Alright folks, for this first video you are forced to look at my feet, and they have not been manicured in some time, so avert your eyes if necessary. Now, what we're going to talk about today is foot pronation and supination. So foot pronation is this, it's just my arch collapsing. Foot supination is this, it's just forming an arch, alright, so, or getting onto the outside of my foot. So the test would be, can you do that? Alright, can you actually pronate your foot to the point where you can no longer see your arch? And then can you form an arch by supinating to kind of the outside of the foot here? Alright, so that's the first question. A lot of people, if you're stuck in supination, you're not going to be able to fully drop your foot down like that. You're stuck in pronation, you're not going to be fully able to supinate or get your weight to the outside of your foot. So that's the first thing we want to address. Now, when we're talking about training pronation, which is not something that you hear much, okay, I mean, it's pretty, there are a couple exercises that we could do. Number one, just driving into pronation by attempting to shift your weight to the inside of your foot. Okay, and when I do that, I'm feeling the muscles kind of on the outside of my leg there, which are called my perineals. That's good, that's what you want. They're going to be kind of on the outside of the shin there. Number two, I call these pronation knee drives. So keeping my weight shifted to the inside, I'm intentionally driving my knee to the inside of my foot. Okay, once again, you'll kind of feel your perineals kick in, and what I'm doing is I can even kind of cue the landing, the foot strike action where I come down onto my heel and then I drive in, and when I do that, ooh, lost the camera there. So I come in, come back up, drive in, come back up, one more time, drive in, come back up. Now, and while you're doing that, you should really feel the perineals, or again, the muscles on the outside of the calf. Now for supination, it's going to be the opposite. We're just going to roll to the outside of the foot. This is called the short foot, and what I'm doing here is I'm attempting to press my big toe on the ground without curling my toes up. So think about the digits of the toes just going straight down. You'll feel the muscles in the inside of your foot. Alright, so that's thing one. Thing two is, again, we can practice the kind of the foot strike motion where I just I pronate, but then I actually supinate afterwards. And so that's kind of what happens is when I land, pronation occurs, but then supination occurs. So I can go from pronation to supination and just kind of work on kind of pushing through the big toe in particular, kind of mobilize that area.